across the board. I'm Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. Get these cookies, baby.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most memorable and original entrances in Drag Race herstory. For this list, we're excluding All-Stars because that could be its own list.
Line.
Number 30, Thorgy Thor, Season 8.
Thorgy with a TH and orgy, and I feel incredible.
Is this a workroom entrance or a spelling test? This Brooklyn queen brought several things to Season 8. She gave us high camp, boundless energy, and an unending desire for Bob the drag queen to shut up. The first two she demonstrated from the moment she entered the season.
And I'm the fashion clown. Woo!
OM baby Jesus.
The self-proclaimed fashion clown strolled onto set in a sparkling majorette uniform and gave us a crash course in spelling her name. Where many of her other competitors opted for something dramatic or confrontational to announce their arrival, Thorgy stayed true to form and yucked it up like the jester she is. Number 29, Monae Exchange, Season 10.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just here to sweep up the competition, girl.
As soon as this Season 10 queen and future all-star showed up with an industrial-sized broom to make a dumb pun, she became an instant fan favorite. Monae Exchange barreled in with her big broom and announced her intention to sweep up the competition.
I'm just gonna feel my oats, and I dip like 3 times in a row. Boom. 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 Monae Exchange is not here to play.
She also tore away her sickening, exquisitely tailored janitor's uniform to reveal a sparkly bodysuit. Looking like a bedazzled Rosie the Riveter, Monae did a fantastic job of telling us who she was.
Giving you a little Rosie the Riveter, giving you women's suffrage, women's empowerment.
Her fashions weren't always revolutionary, although who else would have the audacity of the sponge dress? But the thing about Monae is that she's a goofball who's always gonna surprise you.
Because it's supposed to be like water and sponge and dirt. You see what I'm saying?
Nope, didn't get that.
Number 28, Nymphia Wind, Season 16.
Bananas.
So we know the trade of the season.
If you've got a banana allergy, you better skip this entry. Season 16 champion Nymphia made history from the moment she stepped into the workroom. Not only is she the first Taiwanese queen to compete on the show, but she's also the first one to throw a banana peel in front of herself. Or was that Nymphia's inner saboteur? Her monochrome look was a tribute to 60s mod fashion, the importance of being prepared for a sudden rainstorm, and of course, bananas. The whole entrance was already unhinged.
I am telling a story of I have a tall brain and I need however many pairs of sunglasses to adorn myself.
I love that.
When she opened her raincoat to reveal rows of bananas dangling suggestively like some black market watch salesman, it was the cherry on top of an already stunning entrance. Number 27, Anitra, Season 15.
What?
Before she walked that duck, this Las Vegas drag sensation was giving us a taste of her eclectic mix of punk aesthetics and a truly derpy sense of humor. Anitra's sultry walk and twirl into the workroom is brimming over with confidence. She managed to give us both sides of her drag right away. The spiked helmet and leather jacket gave us bad girl.
How's your head? Disgusting.
But her confused, put-on aloofness as she pretends she doesn't know what we're staring at is comedy gold. With Anitra, you immediately know exactly what's on offer. She's sleek, she's sexy, and she's self-aware.
I'm giving you splits, dips, getting chips and eating some dip. We're doing everything.
Number 26, Simone, Season 13.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you, baby.
The Ebony Enchantress sauntered into the workroom, pulling faces and pulling focus. Her look was an eye-catching collection of Polaroids of herself, stitched together in the form of a dress.
Are they pictures of you?
Each one of them are pictures of me, a little couple faces, a couple shoes, a couple asses, pictures too.
It was a statement piece, and she was the statement. Simone made it clear she was here to be seen. Her entrance line was a great summation of what makes her such a fun performer to watch. She promised that looks can be deceiving, and we really had no idea what she was going to deliver. From the runway to the workroom to the maxi challenges, Simone would continue to surprise us and make us laugh all through the season.
Is your blood sugar low?
Number 25, Sasha Kobi, Season 15.
Period.
When you're a legend, no introduction is needed. Every single queen on Season 15 knew exactly who Sasha Kobi was when she walked across the pink threshold.
In production, it's like, can you cut? It looks like a Sasha Kobi meet and greet in here.
You could feel the air leave the room when she stomped in, donned a look inspired by her Hawaiian heritage. The revealing look announced her as someone who was unashamed and uninterested in hiding who she was. Frankly, it was a case of it being totally obvious she was going to win as soon as she walked in.
Should we go home?
I am fierce, ferocious, and ready for battle. I am Sasha the warrior princess.
Her one-word entrance line said it all. Nothing else was needed. Number 24, Lux Noir London, Season 15.
Gagged them a bit. For sure.
We love a confident queen. Lux Noir London strutted into Season 15 and pronounced herself a superstar. In their form-fitting jumpsuit and alleged 40-inch wig, Lux knew what she was giving, and no one was going to tell them differently.
It's 40 inches, trust.
No, it's not.
It definitely is 40 human.
The entrance was made even better by a brief, somewhat one-sided feud with fellow queen, Irene Dubois, but Lux's confidence was unshakable.
Is there anything else you want to add? Not really. I think I did a really good job.
Full of instantly quotable one-liners and references for days, the icon entered the competition with more self-possession than queens twice their age. Her gag-worthy introduction to viewers has since become a meme in its own right. For sure. Number 23, Tempest Dur, Season 7.
Who's ready for some hot tuna casserole? Because Mama's home.
When you get cast on RuPaul's Drag Race, you should leave it all on the floor. First out queen, Tempest Dur, took that literally. Tempest had our attention from the moment she appeared. She's so tall that her cotton candy pink wig barely clears the door frame, but she had an ace-upper dress. With an anguished moan, the queen dropped a surreptitious baby doll from between her legs. Was it tasteful? Absolutely not. Was it unforgettable? Yes. In fact, it still haunts us. We'll never think of tuna casserole the same way again. Every queen who walks in thinks they're mother, but few queens have mothered quite this hard upon entry.
So how old are you?
Oh!
How old am I?
How old?
Really? Who the hell does that?
Number 22, Trixie Mattel, Season 7.
This isn't Maury Povich.
My name is Trixie Mattel, and I'm 24 years old.
The most fascinating thing about this entrance is that no one could have any idea the heights the Season 7 queen would reach. Let's just say she's come a long way since then.
I'm so fascinated by the double brow crease action. You know what it kind of looks like? It kind of looks like you're doing two different faces.
From the kooky music to the skeptical reactions from the other contestants, the editors clearly had a storyline in mind for Trixie Mattel. And that storyline was Filler Camp Queen. Her entrance line was a throwback to the days of 90s daytime TV, when the main drag queens you'd see on those screens were on sensationalist tabloid shows like Maury and The Jerry Springer Show. As always, Trixie's makeup was a real standout feature. Her overdrawn eyes, heavy lashes, and overdrawn lips were unique, setting the stage for an amazing evolution.
Drag queens always say, paint for the back row. I paint for the check cashing place down the street.
Number 21, Gottmik, Season 13.
Time to crash the system.
This future finalist didn't just have an incredible makeup and vibrant outfit to her credit. Gottmik was also the first openly trans man to compete on the show, so her punny entrance line about crashing the system takes on a few levels of meaning. Given Drag Race's thorny history with trans contestants, Gottmik's entrance was a huge leap forward for the show, and the queen's innovative approach to drag was on full display.
I love putting shapes on my face where they probably shouldn't be. She's just a campy, spooky clown artistry thing, I guess.
She wowed us with her characteristically powdery white face, juxtaposed against a shockingly vibrant color scheme and sculptural fashions. It's the kind of push and pull and play with texture and opposites that makes Gottmik's drag so fashion-forward. Number 20, Eevee Oddly, Season 11.
Girl, what the?
With a remote-controlled toy car and looks that could kill, Eevee oddly entered season 11 with a bang. Fierce, feisty, and unafraid to tell anyone off, she was a strong competitor right from the beginning. Her entrance look, a long green dress with matching gloves, gorgeous accessories, and a badass hairdo was a truly great way to arrive on the scene, and her good looks only got better from there.
Eevee Oddly.
When Easter baskets kill.
Number 19, Trinity the Tuck Taylor, Season 9.
The body is here, bitches!
Oh, shit.
With a nickname like the Tuck, it's easy to assume that this queen is witty and charming, and you wouldn't be wrong. Trinity has a body yaddy yaddy, and she ain't afraid to show it. The Season 9 queen's entrance look was awesome, and definitely showed off her assets. A huge personality and sickening sense of style made Trinity the Tuck Taylor an unforgettable queen, definitely one to challenge at your own risk. Number 18, Gigi Good, Season 12. By the time season 12 rolled around, there was already a lot of entrances to live up to, but these queens did not disappoint. One standout was Gigi Good, a Los Angeles queen who entered dressed as a pirate. Adorned with a feather hat, thigh-high boots, and a telescope, she completely rocked the other queens' boats. This look proved early in the season that Gigi came to sweep the deck with the competition. Number 17, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Season 8.
How you doing, mis amores? Do you wanna see my cuckoo?
The first time viewers saw Cynthia Lee Fontaine was on the Season 8 premiere, with big hair and a tight dress, a look we toot for sure. This was also the first time we heard her iconic catchphrase. Eccentric, a little crazy and weird in the best way possible, this Puerto Rican queen did not hold back. Though Cynthia was sadly eliminated in the 3rd episode, she ended up as the miscongeniality of the season.
Cynthia Lee Fontaine!
Number 16, Bianca Del Rio, Season 6.
Well, I hope you bitches are ready.
The queen of comedy and Season 6, Bianca Del Rio entered with shades and her signature sass to match. It was clear she would not only be a strong contender, but a hilarious one too. A self-proclaimed insult comic, Bianca successfully makes almost anything funny.
Not a match, Your Honor.
Baloney! Baloney, sir!
I'm ready for a fried bologna sandwich myself.
And she gave the competition a run for their money the entire season, considering she was never in the bottom. Right from the start, Bianca Del Rio made it clear she was not playing around. Number 15, Nina Bonina Brown, Season 9.
Oh, Nina, Bonina, Banana, Bovana, Osama, Bin Laden Brown. Boom, 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 boom.
Nina Bonina Brown, oh my. I mean, come on, this look goes without saying. Nina Bonina Brown kicked off Season 9 with an iconic mousy outfit that showed off her quirky, out-of-the-box style and personality. From a literal peach to her snatch game as Season 7 queen Jasmine Masters, Nina has some impressive makeup and artistry skills. Viewers knew right from the second she walked in, Nina Bonina Brown would be an interesting character. Number 14, Mercedes Imam Diamond, Season 11. Mercedes Imam Diamond entered Season 11 loudly, no joke. Draped in snow white fur and drenched in beautiful jewelry, she let out an ululation that could be heard for miles. Though she only made it to episode 4, she left her mark on the competition. Of course, who could forget the mispronunciation of the word opulence?
Opulence!
It was also a watershed moment for the Islamic community, as she used her run on the show to help dispel harmful stereotypes about Muslims. Number 13, M Sakura, Season 12.
All talk and no play makes Rock'em a crazy bitch!
Here's M. This drag queen came onto Season 12 with a reference to Jack Nicholson's iconic line in The Shining. Stylistically reminiscent of her fellow RuPaul's Drag Race queens Kim Chi and Trixie Mattel, M Sakura is undeniably unique, and a one-of-a-kind personality, declaring herself an anime, J-pop, manga queen. Sadly, she was eliminated shortly after the season premiere, but her bubblegum pink entrance was one for the books. Number 12, Gia Gan, Season 6.
Who is that?
My name is Gia Gan. I'm 23 years old.
Gia's a fishy girl.
Gia. This femme fatale with a penchant for feeling her oats had a sickening entrance look. The look included a comically enormous purse, as well as some shades and a zebra print swimsuit reveal. A drag queen overflowing with sass and shade, she unfortunately only made it to the Snatch Game episode. However, she served some great looks while she was on the show, especially in the Season 6 debut. Number 11, Pearl, Season 7.
Look who walked in, bitch.
Truly a legendary entrance, Pearl's first look on Season 7 of RuPaul's Drag Race was unforgettable. Thigh-high stockings, a black long-sleeve see-through turtleneck, and a wavy blonde hairdo, made complete with a thick dark beard. Her deep voice was also a pleasant shock that added wonderfully to the entire character. Though it took her a while to come out of her shell, her performance in the Snatch Game episode and literally every runway look she had were near flawless. Number 10, Miz Cracker, Season 10.
Okay, it's time for dinner!
This queen strolled into Season 10 with an elegant look, then screamed, "Okay, it's time for dinner." That pretty much explains the personality of the New York drag queen, who just so happens to be the daughter of Season 8 winner Bob the Drag Queen. A glamorous camp queen, she named herself Miz Cracker because she's thin, white, and salty. Unapologetically herself, she is the Jewish Barbie on bath salts. Her entrance look was one of many greats. Number 9, Kata, Season 7.
Давай, Season 7.
Is this Russia?
With love.
Katya exclaimed, "Come on, Season 7," in Russian upon her entrance. Need we say more? A self-proclaimed Russian bisexual transvestite hooker, Katya is definitely an interesting character. Her entire entrance look outfit was bright red with a complimentary blonde wig, a great way to kick off her first season on the show. She was also on the second season of All Stars, but her introduction to Drag Race takes the cake. Number 8, Ben de la Creme, Season 6.
Hey everybody, it's me, Ben de la Creme.
Ben de la Creme's entrance look was seriously iconic. She ran in, waving her hands all around, wearing a green amoeba-patterned dress which made her look like a housewife from the 50s. The terminally delightful queen from Seattle was a frontrunner for the whole season. She was even able to win the Snatch Game as Maggie Smith, a bold choice that ultimately paid off.
I did think that it would be rather amusing if there were a libation flavored with citrus.
Her entrance look was definitely one to remember. Number 7, Latrice Royale, Season 4. Ow! Next on the list is probably one of the most quotable queens of all time, Latrice Royale. From the 5 Gs,
Good God, get a grip, girl.
to her challenge-winning prison guard,
Get those nuts away from my face.
she had quotes galore. Upon her entrance, she exclaimed, "Eat it!" And honestly, we eat up everything Latrice Royale does. Her iconic entrance was a skin-tight full-length dress that looked absolutely fabulous. Royale made it all the way to the top 4, proving she was in it to win it. Number 6, Courtney Act, Season 6.
Is this America's Next Top Model?
Oh, sorry.
The queen from Down Under. Courtney Act is a drop-dead gorgeous, fabulous femme drag queen. Not only is she a stylish actress, she's also an incredibly talented singer.
And you, and all of you, oh, make you love now.
She was a finalist in the first season of Australian Idol. It was clear from her entrance she would be a showstopper. She flounced into the competition wearing a gold dress, then asked the other queens if it was America's Next Top Model in a bold show of confidence that everyone loved. Number 5, Alaska, Season 5.
Oh my God.
Horse mask? Check. Signature nasal catchphrase? Check. It must be Alaska's Season 5 entrance onto RuPaul's Drag Race. She nade her way into the scene, literally, making all jaws drop. Alaska was one of a handful of queens in the show's history that made it through to the top without lip-syncing for her life, which is a pretty impressive feat. Right from the start, it was obvious Alaska would be a star. Number 4, Vivacious, Season 6. Who could forget Ornacia? I mean, Vivacious. This unforgettable entrance was phenomenal, both creative and exciting, all in the same outfit. Vivacious came onto Season 6 with sass and attitude to pack a punch, and we live for it. Even though the zipper got stuck as she tried to reveal her face, leading to some awkward encouragement from the other queens, it was a seriously hilarious and awesome entrance.
Do you have a name for the head on top of your head?
Ornacia.
We love you, Ornacia. Number 3, Shangela, Season 3.
Now, if good things come in small packages, then this is gonna be redonkulous.
Of course, we had to include Shangela on the list. She first appeared on the 2nd season of the show, but was brought back for another season. Because this was the first time something like this had ever happened, it was a huge reveal to the other contestants, who witnessed Shangela literally jump out of a box.
Hallelujah,
The entrance was absolutely thrilling and kicked the competition up another notch. All we have to say about her entrance is hallelujah. Number 2, Sasha Velour, Season 9. Bald Queen realness. Dressed as if she was going to the funeral of her enemy, Sasha Velour screamed her way onto Season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race. No, really. She entered the workroom and let out a monstrous scream before coughing and striking a pose in a weird but hilariously perfect way. The artsy queen champions her peculiarity, unafraid to be 100% herself. She won her season of RuPaul, and it began with a scream heard round the world.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Laganja Stranja, Season 6.
Let's get sickening!
Yes, bitch. Work.
Sickening indeed. Laganja Stranja takes the crown for the best entrance onto RuPaul's Drag Race, and you know when the other queens are applauding for the competition that you've done it right. This queen was full of drama, tongue pops, and tears, which honestly made for a fun viewing experience.
I feel very attacked!
Laganja certainly marches to the sound of her own drum, as she says, a unique and one-of-a-kind character. Her death drop onto the 6th season of the show was the best entrance to date. Which Drag Race contestant had your favorite entrance ever? Let us know in the comments.
That's a damn good Lady Gaga impersonator.
Girl.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.